All right, Glenwall, Apocalypse 5. Let's see if we can do what needs to be done. There were too many cooks in the kitchen on that previous one, so... All right, I'm not loving seeing a power staff. The hammer I can get down with. Ooh, and a hand crossbow. Well, with the right perks, this could be pretty good. A steel... Oh, claustrophobic. We haven't seen that one in a while. No helmet. Hunter's pretty good. Angelic blood is pretty uninteresting. And then claustrophobic we don't love to see because it means that we can't put a hat on Tailifer to increase their multi-hit. So that's going to be a little bit of a bummer. Minus to damage, plus to XP. You are cruel with demonic blood and escape slave. That's pretty decent. Mercenary, precise, strong. And hunter, angelic blood, claustrophobic. So, decent perks for this first one. It looks like we're not going to get hit too hard with the sensors, which I think is good. But again, not the combination that I would choose. Actually, I'm going to put our ranged character over here and our power staff character over here. But I think that's about all we can do. Now we're praying no runners. Oh, there are the runners. Sometimes I don't know why I say these things at all, right? Seems like I'm just wishing evil upon myself. Alright, and then I'm not going to bother doing any more work there. It just says follow, right? I guess it's okay that it's not securing the kill. We can do that, and then we're going to need to shift ourselves over a bit, I think. I feel bad using a scorching wave so early, but I guess we're gonna get overrun if we're not careful. Let's see, and then we can... That was a very disheartening miss there. Ooh, make it 2. Did I... Oh yeah, I think you have... Yeah, you have a pair of heavy greaves. That 4% will hurt you. A little body blocking is never a bad plan. Alright. The runners are going to run, which is its own special kind of challenge. One thing I've never really thought about is in the body blocking space. Did that really just flat out miss you? I ain't got time for that. So let's see, we can spend a little bit of mana if we can find if we can find a target is what I was going to say. It would be interesting if stun targets actually stopped progress. Like, it would be... Oh my gosh, the misses are killing us. Are you joking me? You have 5% dodge plus the small amount of dodge that we add through our lack of... what are the words that I'm looking for? Right, I'm going to shift over here, I think. Yeah, so our lack of accuracy plus the baddie's dodge... by those powers combined, you have a recipe for disappointment. But yeah, if dodging enemies blocked pathways, that would be a very interesting dynamic for the game. I think there would be a lot more strategy on stunning enemies, given that. Wow, a bad guy still made it over here is a little surprising to me, but that's okay. We don't have a great way to secure that final hit. I think we're gonna... I shifted over here specifically so that we could do a little bit of that, and then... Our mana regen isn't bad, so... But I think we're potentially gonna take some damage here now. Who hasn't? Oh, yes, it is our crossbow friend that has not realized their full action potential. Okay, so we still have some hammer action to that was some good stuns. All right, and that very quickly became it. Now, we're blocked on 3 sides here, so our melee is actually quite safe in this little pocket. A thing that I cannot say for the rest of our team. All right, let's start here. You really don't want to see those mana-using attacks get dodged. And I feel like as much as I hate to do it, I feel like I have to transfer over here. And... oh, that was my last action. You hate to see that. Moments you know you're a little rusty. I think I need to... I will say, though, stun is doing a lot of work for us right now. You can definitely find good pockets here using stun. Like, I see these two here, and if we put our melee here, which I'm going to do after I... this propagate, it's going to be the same thing. Feels like a waste of mana. So I'm just going to put myself here and just defend up. And I can punch safely here. There we go. Back to... So what I'm thinking right now is I can secure these kills. Wow, the breakpoints are just atrocious. All right, I'm going to spend the mana to get all of them taken out. Oh, I didn't even get the kill. Oh, and our actions are gone. Well, when they throw runners at you night one, you know you're gonna have a bad time. Ooh, that splitter being able to walk through the bedlam hurts a little bit. We got no stuns there. I can't help but feel like I don't see... I guess that's at least a 5 spot. Oh, you don't have... That did not work out well. Describe that as very lackluster. See, we can't walk through. We can't walk through enemies. But enemies can walk through enemies, which is, I'm not salty about it. I'm just observing. Yeah, losing out on the ability to wear a hat as a hand crossbow user is more devastating than you might expect. I think I'll move to here and then wasting 2 poisons there feels a little bad. Who still has movement? You do? I'll move you back 1. We're just barely hanging on here. And that might not continue. Because I don't think we have the firepower. I hate that that's that was causing us friendly fire. I guess technically we can probably propagate to get these guys dead. Okay. I'll try and pick off as many of the weakened targets as I can here. Okay, that did secure the kill, which is good news. Now this, though... Is that really all of those already? Oof. Oh my gosh. That's disappointing, to say the least. I think we just move all the way back, and we just kind of pray a bit here, because I think this is going to be a make-or-break round for us. Oh, that splitter getting damage on the house at the same time. Ooh. The dodge seemed to protect us there, but yeah, now we have just a lot of baddies. Okay, we gotta move you out of the way, because we're gonna use Stunning Entrance here to get into the thick of it. Does that buy us much? I don't know if that buys us much. Yeah, I think that was a good reposition. But that puts us at 0 mana on our mage. Talk about mortgaging the farm. That is... I feel like that's literally what they mean by that. Ooh, Ooh, shouldn't have started that on him. That was a... Yep, that was a huge mistake. Huge mistake might be overly dramatic. We don't have back protection, so I can swing for the fences here. And then... Yeah, I think... Ooh, getting surrounded on 3 sides and taking the building damage here is not great, but... I think our melee is the only character that can get around to this guy. That was very unfortunate. Okay, just barely snuck that one in. Arguably, maybe slightly undeserved. But it does look like we will secure the perfect, although the cost was a little high. I don't know why I'm starting with 2 that are further back. Don't read too much into that grand plan. Oh, letting... Okay, the armor held, which is good. Now we should be able to pin down one of these 2, which is all we need. Three are alive, 2 are dying. Okay, so that's all good. So let's get our crew out there and start doing our favorite pastime, sensor culling. Can't poison them, so it's also going to be a slow sensor cull, if we're being honest. Guess technically I could run to here and at least put some punches in. 200, 160. I do feel like some of the actions should be on special hotkeys. So like your armor action, it would be nice if it was on a non-moving letter. Because it's always hard because, you know, these abilities like punch and armor, you want to know where they are on the keyboard at all times. And you don't have that luxury because sometimes it's 6, sometimes it's 7, so on and so forth. Okay, so this one... Oh, this one we didn't even get done. Ooh, a little close on that one. So this is suboptimal because I'm chasing my staff user as opposed to as opposed to having one go clockwise and one go anti-clockwise, but... Ooh. And then I almost overshot. Okay, what is the sensor at? 3. Alright, that's good. So I'm trying to decide if we're going to go rush in strats again, because obviously that didn't bear fruit during our last stream, but that doesn't mean it's not it has no fruit to give. Alright, so 200 is like... We had a crit for 180, and I think it can crit higher than that, so I want to be a little cautious. Alright, all done with that one. All three of these are good. All three of these are good. Our tank is doing a great job taking it on the chin. 300. 240, I think we're safe. I don't think we can hit for 240. There we go. The most thrilling, high-octane last spell gameplay. Sensor culling. Dun-dun-dun-dun. What are we sitting at? 255? Give that one more punch, and then we're off to the races. So, I should probably spend some time explaining why I torture myself in this way while I'm doing it, since it seems to be a topic of frequent YouTube questions. Given the number of nights that we have in this particular campaign, if you kill the sensors on the first night, the sensors respawn on the final night. And that's bad. That's bad for business. So I push all of the sensors to very low HP, so at the start of the next night I can kill them. Ooh, that was bad. Dang it, this is why I shouldn't talk when I'm I shouldn't talk when I'm going through things. So that was a mistake. I didn't want to kill that one, but I got in the zone, as you do. But yeah, so I want to keep them on low hit points without killing them, so that at the start of the next wave, I can take them out, which will then cause them, the final spawning wave of sensors, to be the maximum distance from the end of the game. What's this one at? 61? Alright, looks like we can... There we go. Alright, and with that, we do finish off the night. We do get the perfect. So, well, not the perfect, but pretty good kill distribution there. Only a little bit of HP loss, so we're not taking any wounds. And the S rank is important because you need this night reward, and you generally need that night reward to be a weapon if you're going to have a good time at all. You don't like seeing the split on night 2. That is not a requirement. It doesn't have to be that way. But when it happens, it's kind of a bummer. Let's see how our night reward plays. Another sledgehammer feels not like what we're looking for. Oh, that's very unfortunate. So, Natalie, we're going to take crit with you. And then we're going to fish for some physical damage. Skill range is good on the sledgehammer. Deceptively so. And then a little bit of accuracy to cancel out the fact that you're losing a bit of accuracy. Now, remind me, you're not a genius or anything like that. So we're going to go Avid Learner and back protection. Just so we can go a little deep. Now we have our hand crossbow person, who is really not making life easy here. Wow, these are some bad options. That was terrible. Oh, there's the stun that I wanted on our melee. Oh my gosh. Are you joking me here? All right, that was perhaps the worst set of abilities we have been offered. So I like steady aim here. Thrifty I'm not that excited about. Okay, and then again, we're not getting offered the goods. I'm going to take the daily mana regen just because we blew through all of our mana on this character. A little bit of accuracy is okay. Thrifty is going to be a necessity. All right, well, this night reward is pretty trash. The spiked armor is cool. I'd love to take it, but unfortunately, steel sledgehammer it is. And we're going to have Natalie dual-wielding sledgehammers, although I think this one should be more damage. Nope, they're exactly the same. All right. This one looks cooler, so that's a thing. Now, as is tradition, we upgrade, and then we tear that down. And I'm still of the opinion that you spend your money on more housing, and then I'm going to look in the shop just to see what we're working with. Journeyman's Tome of Secrets is not great. Pistol is pretty awful. The Raven Queen's Feathers could be the start of a multi-hit build. So I think we take that. That's a bit of a gamble, if I'm being honest. But we'll grab that, and then I think we pick up that. And I'm gonna just leave it at that for Talifer. We're just gonna start going heavy multi-hit. Which I guess I should check to see if any of the other goodies had multi-hit on them. The legendary wand was pretty uninspired. 18 gold isn't going to get us much. And then put down those. I find catapult stronger in the early game, and then so 18 is kind of close to the breakpoint for upgrading a house. We'd have to get 18 more gold, which is like 3 common items. But we have some pretty trash common items. Like, +1 movement is kind of important. 3 block, the Raven Queens. This could go, but it's only worth 3. I don't think I have enough. I mean, like, the leather cap could definitely go. That's 6. The leather cap could go. So that gets us up to 12. Is there one more thing we could sell? It'd have to be the pants, and the pants are pretty good. Everybody has the worn greaves, which are pretty solid. We can sell the shield. I don't love to do that, but it gets us up to the 36, which gets us another upgrade, and then I'll just tear down that. Okay, and then I think that's going to be it. And then the question is, you sort of have to solo, which doesn't feel very good. We don't know where the baddies are going to come from. But I'm going to put you here because you're going to have, you're going to have the ability to take this out. I can proc back protection here, and then we can take out most of the sensors. And then I think, just so that at the beginning here, even if we have to run this way, we can get the rest of these. So I think that's going to be the play.